Hello everyone and welcome back to Terra Invicta, where last time our big thing was we finally managed to take control of China after pretty much a decade of war. I'll need to check exactly when the war started. We managed to take it over, not through armed conflict, but through a military coup. So we now have control of China, got complete control of India, the EU, and America and Canada. Now, slight issue is we are going to need to do our best to desperately try and hold on to what we've got. We've got a lot of area to hold, and definitely the enemies' factions are trying to nip at our heels and take over these areas. But I'll do my best to hold on. Otherwise, I think that's the extent of our expansion on Earth pretty much done. We're in a really good place, and very importantly, our main enemies, the servants, are in a really bad place. So otherwise we're going to be focusing outwards, aiming to solidify our position in space, which right now isn't great. The aliens have a lot of fleets going around, including some absolutely massive ones. They are wrecking us again and again. But we do have some ideas, some ways that we can go, and hopefully we'll start making headway there. So anyway, let's get into it. Okay, the servants have grabbed control of the Pacific states. I really don't mind about that. Okay, cool. We're going to do a extensive debris cleanup mission. Okay, one suggestion I had on YouTube was to design a monitor that just had all-out point defense lasers, not really to be deployed on its own ever, but to act as a defensive screen in conjunction with my other ships. Also, very nicely, same post, nicely told me that I can put the batteries in utility slots, which I didn't know. Well, that means I've got much better battery capacity on this ship, and so hopefully this will be able to deal with those swarms of enemy missiles coming in, and give my other ships a chance to actually survive a little bit better. So the Jacobite class monitor is going to enter rotation. And put a couple of those into production around Mercury and Red Planet. And one Minuteman just got complete around Earth, so I'm going to start production of one of these around Earth. So we've got Common Concern, that boosts our control point cap a little bit, and elites demand less investment, so coups will be less likely. Okay, going straight into covert operations, really quick tech that gives us another Councillor slot. Okay, the alien fleet sent to the belt stations, decided to think better of it. Okay, instead the aliens are now sending a decent sized fleet towards Earth fleet. 23rd of November. So new Minutemen will be finished by then, the Jacobite won't. However, I can send the Mercury fleet to reinforce. That was the entire point of the Mercury fleet, was to build up and then send to Earth separately, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, and so quietly what's been going on in the background here is that the aliens are trying to bombard all my little stations, all my mining bases, but I've covered my mining bases in anti-ship defences, and so they're just bleeding ships off against my stations. Unfortunately, with the Mercury fleet gone, a new alien fleet has just turned up to attack the now defenceless station. Well, I say defenceless station, it does have 3 layered defense arrays, so no, it's not weak. I don't think it can reasonably expect to win this, but okay, so I lost one of my layered defense arrays. It's not too bad, really. Fought off its initial, what seem to be missiles that they fire. There we go. They withdrew. Okay, the belt fleet is now getting really sizable as well. Nice, covert operations is done. So now I'm going to do ships of the line. Seems pretty cool, build our own dreadnoughts. There's a sudden flowering of alien life form on EU. I'm going to burn away as much as we can. Okay, and I'm going to get Tingiri Koala here, an investigator. I really want someone with more investigation and espionage, if I can at all grab that. Ooh, very nice. Royal brands, loads of money income, extra admin. Alien fleet, including some kind of dreadnought, is bombarding Mercury, which isn't ideal. Yeah, might lose my Mercury base. I don't have a Mercury fleet to defend it. I don't know, the alien ships were destroyed. Took a little bit of damage, but I destroyed both ships. Fine. Aliens want to keep throwing away their battleships against me, they absolutely can. Let's keep preparing. Okay, kinda nice. I may have just used all of my water reserves, refueling the Mercury fleet, but it did arrive on Earth, so that's something at least. We have completed nuclear fusion in space. Oh, the Academy apparently completed it. Now working on networked global defense. Okay, so unfortunately that means they've grabbed control of that slot. That's okay. They're doing a decent enough tech, so I'll push on with that. Okay, so let's see if the alien fleet do actually want to engage Earth fleet now. Oh, they've run away with their tails between their legs again. Okay, now EU, there are things in the water, Terror from the Depths, which I'm pretty sure is an early XCOM reference. So I'm going to deploy the Coast Guard to see if we can stop it. Nope. Okay, there is an alien megafauna has spawned in French colonies, so deploy the US Army and hope, I guess. Because the US is the only one with a navy that can actually get there. Okay, so we've got a giant alien squid. Okay, the alien mothership is back. See what it does. It's moving for one of my stations. I'm dispatching my ship to get to the station first, I hope. Nope, it's getting there just afterwards. I don't think this station's going to survive. It's not really got much on it. Okay, this one's a bit weird. The Graceful Demon has launched for Mercury Guard Station, but Mercury Guard just has one of the new Monitor class. It's not actually got any real defense. Well, it's got no real offense. At least we're going to see how well the point defense batteries can handle alien attacks. Here we go. That's the aliens opening barrage completely shot down. Oh, got some decent hits on the alien ship from the point defense station. Withdrawing. They seem to be withdrawing at least. Yep, they withdrew. Okay, so the monitor definitely works. Definitely does its job. In a few days when we get some Minutemen, I think the Minutemen and monitors together are going to make a really powerful combo. It's going to take a few years to get out there, but I am going to send a probe over to this one, 165 Lauralee. Good water-based system, get us some more water, which we are lacking again. Now that we are actually able to apparently destroy some of the alien ships as they're trying to attack us, I think it's worthwhile trying to grab some of these sites. Okay, our Marine Division is engaging the alien megafauna, and the Initiative's American divisions have also turned up to help. Do seem to be killing this thing rather quickly. There we go, we destroyed it. Ordering the American army home for now. Okay, the enemy are really pushing the European Union to have a civil war. I'm just desperately trying to hold on there. Okay, Xi Zhaoqi is having work-related stress, so she's going to get the inflexible trait. Can't blame folk for getting stressed when the fate of humanity is on the line. India's got a navy. It's actually quite useful. Aliens showing up at Mercury again. Let's see if they actually want to fight. Nope. They're running off. Oh, nice. We've got adamantine armor. I'm going to go on and grab the fusion pile. Nice quick tech. Help us upgrade our power infrastructure. Yay, right now the Mars fleet, the Belt fleet, and the Earth fleet are looking really good. Seem to upgrade Mercury fleet a little bit, and I think we'll be in a pretty good position. Oh, aliens want to test that. Big alien fleet on the way to Belt fleet. Sectorate's taking control of Russia, which isn't great. Gonna get the Life Science Research Center, it's quite cheap. Okay, the damaged Graceful Demon is being reinforced on its way back to Mercury Guard. Let's see if they would like to engage this time. Yep, they do want to fight. Okay, so they've got more ships, but I have ships with offensive firepower now as well. Oh, very nice. So yeah, we managed to take out their ship, destroyed all of the incoming fire. Batteries are really holding well. Reprioritize targets. I think our missiles have the thrust to readjust to catch the next one, but I can laser them. Oh, got a good hit there. Yeah, getting into close range here, so my weapons are doing decent damage. Lasers are very much more effective at close range. Getting some decent hits in from the station. There we go. Complete victory. A little bit extra exotics, all very nice. The Academy's finished networked global defense and is now going on to arc lasers. Here the aliens are bombarding one of my Martian colonies. Sending Mars fleet to respond, although they are already taking very heavy damage. Now their fleet doesn't want to engage ours. We don't have the Delta V for it. Okay, but they are willing to engage with this new fleet they've put together. They're engaging at Belt Guard Station. It's a much more substantial fleet than we've been facing, but it's not too bad. It's only a few corvettes. I thought I had a battleship with the Mars fleet. I guess it must still be in production. Not sure. Well, I've split my targeting so the missiles should be evenly divided among the incoming ships. And I'm just going to try and do as much damage as we can. Yay, managing to hold for now. Got one of them out so far. Monitors are doing their job. Okay, full fleet priority on the remaining ship. And here come the missiles. There we go. Another clean sweep. Nice. For some reason, another one of their ships is showing up a day later. They didn't engage though, which is actually pretty good for us because our fleet needs to rearm. I could have sworn my Mars fleet had a battleship, but I guess not. I'll build one though. Yes, the EU has a new navy. Nice, so we have got trans-interface warfare, or humanity first researched it. Now going on to magnetic plasma confinement. So that allows nations to construct surface-to-orbit defences. Yeah, so going to be quite a bit to build that up. Space defences require 50, so almost as much as a full army, but we are, by default, investing very heavily in them. So if I had about 60,000, I could buy that outright for a nation. Be very interested to see what that does, all in all. Especially if that means we can start just picking off these ships in orbit. That would be really very useful. But yeah, with that I think that's probably a good place to leave that for today. Because we have really turned things around now. We're still managing to hold on everything we've got on Earth, and that's quite a decent hold that we've now got on Earth. It is a bit touch and go here and there. Probably going to end up with at least one coup going on, but for now we're holding. And in space, we're doing actually surprisingly well. The aliens are no longer wiping us out. They're no longer trading with us. At this point, they are just losing ships. Every time they've been sending ships, they've just been losing them. And these new monitor ships are absolutely fantastic at taking out their weapons. So thank you very much for letting me know about that in the comments. And if you have any other tips for me, please do just leave them down below. Otherwise, for now, we are holding. We're not really able to go on the offense because the aliens can just outrun us, and we don't have huge amounts of Delta V to be able to easily start attacking their outposts, but we're definitely getting there. And I think next time, focusing on getting this wormhole tech finished so that we kind of get some ideas of how we can defeat the aliens, be a really good place to kind of aim towards the end game. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please do think about leaving a like or a subscription. And otherwise, I hope to catch you in the next episode. Until then, remember to be kind to yourself and everyone else. Cheers.